get on topic, somebody actually had under that video that I did about Ben Shapiro. Oh, that was a glorious one. Had told me about Tim Pool. I'm sure many of you know about Tim Pool. So a couple months ago, he had did a video about Disney, and you know, like that's their main talking point is like going after Disney a lot. But he made a talking point about Disney because apparently there was this article that came out on the Daily Mail, and he was talking about how Disney was, I guess, laying off a bunch of employees, or they was about to lose like a bunch of money. Do you know that Disney only lost about $5 billion, but they net profited about $25 billion? When he got to that part of the article, his tone completely changed. He was so hyped leading up to that point, but then when he got to that point and he was reading about the $25 billion, he said, "Well, that's good for them." I was cracking up.
Yeah, that's good for them.
I was cracking up so hard, and he kept trying to save face as he kept reading. I'm like, Tim, you knew that you tripped your own self up in that article that you read, and you still put it out there to make yourself look like a fool in front of your audience.
Was that a live stream or was that an upload?
I don't know if it was. I don't know if it was clipped from something from a live stream, but it is a whole separate video. Like you can just type Tim Pool, Disney, woke or whatever, and you should find it because I think he did the video like back in March.
That's all they do is do videos about Disney.
But
I'm like, you do realize you are giving Disney a lot of promo. You're actually hurting yourself more than you're hurting them. And the thing is, they make it seem like Disney is just their movie division. I'm like, do you know how much stuff Disney owns?
Right.
They're not losing anything anytime soon. Despite how you may feel about that corporation.
Right.
I mean, and they even have assets outside of America.
Right. It's a global conglomerate. Disney is part of the Big Six.
Yeah. Like, look at this. This is all the shit they own. Y'all are just focused on Marvel, ESPN, ABC.
And Star Wars. That's a lot of stuff.
They got a cruise ship
of stuff.
It's construction company. You know that's money.
They damn near have a monopoly.
Pretty much. You can't really escape it. You really can't. So when people say, "Oh, I'm a boycott Disney," I'm like, are you really? Because you do realize this. Just because it doesn't say Disney on it doesn't mean it's not owned by them.
Right.
You know this. A lot of people don't know this. They own the Sky News Network in the UK. But most people don't know that. Like, come on, bro. This is what I mean. These conservatives don't do no research.
Because they had a privilege of just repeating stuff and having idiots for subscribers. And if you repeat something enough, it doesn't necessarily become fact, but it becomes a hurdle that you have to get past.
I like how they designed it to put everything inside of the mouse head, and there's so much in there. They had to put stuff on the outside of it.
But you know, that's them.